What advice do you have for someone who wants to speak up in larger or more intimidating meetings?
Okay, as someone who is very soft-spoken, very reserved, in high school, I feel like people didn't even know I had a voice because I didn't even speak at all. And it's taken me a lot of work to like speak and be like, I do public speaking like every single week, hosting events and stuff. So I can definitely relate. I think it's all about, I'm not comfortable like yelling and being like, hey, I have something to say like other people do. So like whether it's like using your body language or a gesture, like literally like raising your hand, like flagging you have something to say. If you are in a leadership position or you're working with someone who you're comfortable, like your manager, talk to them directly and being like, hey, I am less comfortable speaking up, but I would love to be included. I have some great ideas to contribute. Can you like encourage your colleagues to say like, who haven't we heard from yet? What other ideas have we not considered? And so just like making sure that everyone has a chance to contribute in different ways because not everyone has the same style of communicating. So yeah, that's how I would go about it.
Monica, I'll do this one for you. What is a sign that it's time to switch your job or role?
Okay, if you don't have your sparkle anymore, that can mean many different things to different people. But if you're waking up every day and truly, listen, we all have those mornings that we're tired. We don't want to like do work. Everyone has it. We're all guilty of it on this team. If you're waking up every single day dreading your job, and you feel like your tasks are very mundane, it's not really a dynamic role.
You're not learning anymore.
You're not learning. And even if you are still being challenged, it's being challenged in a way that doesn't fulfill you or doesn't bring you joy.
Sucks your energy. It doesn't make you want to keep working and want to keep learning and growing and stuff. It just makes you want to leave.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, life is so short. I think we all have learned that tremendously in the last couple of years, that you really need to do something that fuels your soul. And of course, not every day is going to be like that. There's a task that we all don't like to do. But if you're constantly like over an extended period of time feeling very drained from your job, it's time to move.
But also like from what Rachel said about the previous question, there are going to be roles that you have made that aren't necessarily the role you want to be in, but it helps you get to the role that you eventually want to have. So yeah, we're in the age where we're going to be in a role that we don't love. But if there's not even like an end point in sight, if you're not working towards something, then that role is useless.